1000万 MLB 翻訳侍戦士チャンネルへようこそ。大谷翔平選手の活躍やランドンナックの好投、そしてテオスカー・ヘルナンデスの怪我など、今日の試合には様々な展開がありました。チームの今後にも影響しそうな出来事が多く、これからのシーズン終盤戦がますます目が離せなくなりそうです。今回はこちらを詳しく解説している番組をご紹介いたします。ご感想などありましたらぜひコメント欄までお願いします。それではご覧ください。
Hello, welcome to Access Sportsnet Dodgers. John Hartung here alongside Jerry Hairston Jr., Nomar Garciaparra. The Dodgers lose a pitcher's duel in the series opener to the Guardians. They've lost back-to-back games now for the first time in 3 weeks. Only 1 run scored in each of these last 2 losses. Landon Knack pitched really well tonight, Jerry, over 6 innings. Shohei did hit home run number 45, but that would be it for the Dodgers offense in this game.
Yeah, Knack really pitched well. You know, I really love the makeup of this young man. It really gave us a chance to win. That's all you could ask for from your starting pitching. The offense just was silent. Boyd on the other side for the Guardians, he really pitched well.
Yeah, and the Dodgers had an opportunity in the 8th inning, thought, okay, they had the bases loaded, they had 1 out, maybe this was the time to really kind of get something going. Unfortunately, they couldn't get things going. I mean, you're facing a Cleveland bullpen that has the top ERA in all of baseball, so you knew that even going into this, that you try to get the runs early, especially against the starting pitcher, because you know that bullpen has done an excellent job all year.
And it looked like the Dodgers might get to Matthew Boyd in the first inning in this game, not Teoscar Hernandez. He was hit by a pitch in this game, but it started off Shohei Ohtani hits one to the wall. Then they have a double by Mookie Betts. And then Teoscar Hernandez, Nomar, he's hit right on the foot, has to leave the game. And you knew that he was in a lot of pain. He couldn't put a lot of pressure on that,
yeah, it makes you really nervous, too, because, you know, at the top of the foot, just the foot in general, there are always those small little bones in there, and you're just hoping that everything's okay after all the tests. But nonetheless, he had to come out of this game, which was a huge blow for the Dodgers. But you can see in some serious pain right there, and understandably so when you get hit like that.
Teoscar Hernandez plays every single game. He is as tough as it gets. And Nomar touched on it. Anytime you're hit in the foot, especially in different areas, there's a lot of small bones in there, no fat, really hardly any muscle. So it's bone right there. So obviously Teoscar left with that foot contusion. Hopefully he'll be back in the lineup tomorrow, but most importantly, hopefully we get him back and right the rest of the way.
And so the Dodgers lose their cleanup hitter in this game, and in his place, it was Chris Taylor put into that spot, Jerry, and sure enough, Chris Taylor found himself in a big spot there in the 8th inning. Dodgers have the bases loaded with 1 out after the Indians rookie manager Stephen Vogt elected to walk Freddie Freeman intentionally to get to CT.
Yeah, here you see Shohei Ohtani really start off the inning with a rope base hit. And obviously, Mookie Betts, who had a really good night swinging the bat, little double down the corners, and Shohei could have scored, but you know, you will understand the situation. We're down 2. You can't risk it. You have 2nd and 3rd, 1 out. What they elected to do is walk Freddie Freeman. Of course, you're going to walk Freddie Freeman in this situation. Now you got the base loaded, CT3 up with 1 out. Battled here against a really good reliever. Gets a pitch up in the zone. He does square it up, but it's right at the shortstop. 6-4-3 double play.
Yeah, this is where you're also going, man. You know, do you have any lefties? You have Kevin Kiermaier, possibly. You're looking for a pinch hit situation possibly there due to the fact that Teoscar was injured, that you wanted to get the matchup. Fortunately, didn't pull that trigger. He hit it hard. Fortunately, that ended that inning.
One bright spot in this game for the Dodgers, Nomar, it was Shohei Ohtani going deep for the 45th time, the first member of the 45-45 club in Major League history. Came close to hitting 2 out in this game.
Yeah, I mean, in the first inning, he had every fan out of their seat because you were thinking that it might go out in that first inning, and it didn't, and it was to the wall, and it was caught. But he made sure this one in the 6th inning, if he was going to hit it, he's like, I'm going to go to center field, but I'm going to make sure that it isn't caught. The way he stayed behind the ball was just impressive, especially lefty on lefty there. Big swing, and boy, he gave the fans a treat once again. Just incredible. Incredible.
Yeah, just to say 45-45.
Right.
That is ridiculous what he's done. And a little lefty on lefty. Boyd was rolling. He really pitched well. He got a pitch he could drive and a majestic shot over the center field wall. He's a very good player.
Also, RBI number 100 on the season for Shohei Ohtani. That ties his career high. Right now, let's head back to the booth. Check in one final time with Steven Nelson and Jessica Mendoza. Dodgers and Guardians play 2 more this weekend. Tomorrow's Evan Phillips bobblehead night, then a 1 p.m. start time on Sunday. Cody Bellinger and the Chicago Cubs will be here for 3 games beginning Monday. And then next Friday, a huge 4-game wraparound series begins in Atlanta against the Braves. That game is on Apple TV. The rest of them right here on Sportsnet LA. Carl's Jr. moment of the game, Jerry, it is Shohei Ohtani. Home run number 45 on the season, RBI number 100.
That's why we call him the Big Show. This is, in fact, a big fly. Touches the moon. Able to come back down over the center field wall. Shohei Ohtani, 45 bombs so far for the Show Dodgers and is really hunting 50-50. Impressive.
Certainly is. Unfortunately, came in a losing effort. That would be the only run the Dodgers pushed across in this game. 3-1, the final. The Guardians take it. Let's head back to Dodger Stadium. Dave Roberts right now with a reaction from this game and also on Teoscar Hernandez. Let's hear from him with Kirsten Watson and the media.
Dave, just first, how's Teoscar doing?
Not great. Scans, X-ray was negative. We're going to get some scans tomorrow just to kind of dig in a little bit more, get some more information. But he's as tough as they come, and he could barely move his foot. So I don't see how it's not going to be an IL, but I'm sure we're going to give it a couple days to kind of see how he comes out.
When you look at just, obviously, you get the news of Gavin Stone going down today. Now Teoscar like is going to go on to the IL. You do get a performance, though, out of a young pitcher like Landon Knack. Just how encouraging was this start, and could you see more opportunities from him just from what you've been seeing from him as of late?
Yeah, Landon was, was a star tonight. He did everything and more than we had hoped for. He's done it all year for us, given his kind of uncertain circumstances this year, being up and down. 6 innings, 8 punch, 1 walk, 2 runs. I mean, he gave us a chance to win, a good chance to win. Looking forward to him making his next start. I think it'll be on Friday. And, yeah, he's going to keep getting opportunities as long as he keeps performing like he has. It's high. It's high. He doesn't come out of games just afterward. Typically it subsides the pain, but it didn't. So it's concerning.
When you say high, more on the ankle?
No, it's on the foot. On the foot. So it was a breaking ball, but it just got him on the right part of the foot, clearly.
You had the band warming in the 6th and all those lefties coming up. What sort of led you to land in the third time through that situation?
Just the way he was throwing. Just the way he was throwing. He gave up a hit to the shortstop, and then he flies out Quan, and then Jimenez gets him for the homer. Then he gets Ramirez, and he gets out of the inning. So, yeah, I just felt that, he was pitching really well. The stuff didn't, and he gave up a homer. But Banda came in and gave up a homer to the shortstop too. So there's, you can look at it any way you want, but I thought he was throwing the baseball well enough. I think we're gonna open Brazier, and we'll see how it goes. Thanks, guys.
Been a tough day for the Dodgers on an injury front. Gavin Stone, shoulder inflammation. He goes on the IL. We just heard Dave Roberts, Jerry, say that he doesn't know how this won't be an IL situation for Teoscar Hernandez after having that pitch hit him right on the foot.
Well, obviously, Dave Roberts understands Teo is as tough as it gets. Now, X-rays were negative. That is a positive sign. We'll see how he will react tomorrow after, sleeping. Sometimes that foot, anytime when you get a contusion, it could blow up on you. So if it does, it might be that IL stem, because you got to be very careful dealing with weight-bearing, injuries like the foot, ankle. You got to be more cognizant of calf and understanding, you don't want to strain that. So let's see how he feels tomorrow and the next day. Hopefully he'll be okay, because we know Teo is as tough as it gets, and he is vital to this lineup.
Yeah, you're worried about him compensating and hurting some other part of his body because of that. But at the same time, the initial scans were negative, which is good. There's no doubt about that. But obviously, there are times when we always talk about when you get hit in the foot or get in the hand, and you need to take some extra scans to really make sure because of the little bones and everything in those areas. So we'll see right now. Also, initially, when you get hit, it stays with you for a while. That next day, yeah, you're going to be sore, but you're trying to see, okay, is it soreness or is it still that really sharp pain or is that subsiding? So let's hope for that, that it's just more sore and that you're like, okay, it's starting to calm down. I feel a little bit better. But obviously, losing a bat like Teo in the middle of your lineup is going to be tough for an extended period of time. So hopefully, if he's on the IL, it's just really the days of the IL and he's able to come back soon.
Yeah. IL would be 15 days, obviously, and there are only 21 games left in this regular season, so hopefully he feels a little bit better tomorrow and he can avoid an IL stint. A career-high 8 strikeouts for Landon Knack tonight, as we just heard from Dave Roberts saying we cannot wait to see him make his next start. We will hear from Knack coming up next. That one run coming off the bat of Shohei Ohtani, who hit his 45th, and Jerry was really close to having number 46 as well in this game.
Yeah, he almost hit one out in the first inning, and he did hit one out later in the game. We're going to go Access 360. I know it's a loss, but there is a little bit of positive tonight. The Big Show, 2-strike approach there in the first inning, wants to put the ball in play. He's going to get a fastball up in the zone, able to drive it to the deepest part of the ballpark. Needed to go 405. No, it's 394. It is caught at the wall, but he made a mental note. You know what? Next time I get a chance, I'm going to hit it harder and higher. He's going to get a pitch up in the zone once again. He does hit it higher and farther. That's called intelligent hitting. Able to hit it over the wall for his 45th bomb. Says hello to the bullpen. Welcome aboard again on the 45 home run. Head down on contact. Great extension and follow through. Ideal exit velo, 111 miles an hour. Separate, celebrate. That's what we just did right there. Great job of getting the foot down. Nice high five, or excuse me, mid five to Freddie Freeman. Home run 45, stolen bases over 45, and he is hunting 50-50. I can't believe I'm saying it. I know it's a losing effort. But we want to be positive.
I know we're going to start putting the numbers up and just seeing them count down, to 50 and everything. But it's a watch, and he's fun to watch.
All right, 5 more home runs to go to get to 50, and also a new franchise record. We'll wrap things up with some final thoughts. And we will hear from Andrew Friedman on Gavin Stone going down with a shoulder injury so close to playoff time.
It's unfortunate. You never know. Maybe the one little hope is that maybe, it's just inflammation and it calms down and he's all right to come back. But it didn't sound that way when you heard some of the interviews. So that's a little bit of a tough news. But at the same time, now you're really hoping that Yamamoto and Glasnow and then hopefully Clayton Kershaw, hopefully that subsides as well. But that's what you're banking on. But right now, the one positive, though, is Landon Knack. I'll tell you every time he grabs the ball, and what he did once again today, I mean, we talked about he deserves to be up here, and he's showing that it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, what team, he gets the job done.
He does get the job done. There's no fear in him. And I'm hoping Robo has a good outing tomorrow night. This is another opportunity to see how he bounces back from his last outing. Young guys get an opportunity, but you're right, John. It's important to get guys like Glasnow and Yamamoto back. Hopefully Yamamoto, after he makes his first start back in the big leagues, he's okay after that start.
It's also going to be important, Jerry, to get the offense going again. Just one run against the Angels in that last loss, 1 run tonight.
Yeah, I mean, listen, hitting comes and goes. We understand that, but hopefully they can find their footing starting tomorrow night against the Guardians. Guard your house tomorrow night.
All right, that does it for us. For Jerry, Nomar, and Kirsten, I'm John. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Pregame begins 5 o'clock right here at Sportsnet LA.
今回の動画はいかがでしたか？ぜひご意見ご感想をコメント欄までお願いいたします。このチャンネルでは日本人メジャーリーガーの最新情報など海外の番組の翻訳をお届けしています。面白いと思っていただけましたら、よかったら高評価とチャンネル登録をお願いします。どんな情報をお届けしたら喜んでいただけるか、ぜひお聞かせください。それではまた次回の動画でお会いいたしましょう。